I was born in New Jersey, went to Syracuse University, and then I sort of dropped out of school in the 60s and became an artist and worked as a package designer for a while, a graphic designer. And then I went to Montserrat as a transfer student later on, and eventually ended up with not only a degree from Syracuse, but a master's degree and a doctorate from Harvard University. So I've kind of come full circle from this being rebellious hippie to responsible person, and now I'm back into my rebellious stage again. At this age, I feel I'm very free to do whatever I want. So I'm a professor at Montserrat College of Art, and I really like being involved with that community. That's a really creative group of people, and it's very inspiring to be around that all the time. These drawings, I think, though, are tapping a more direct part of me. It's not so much about making an artwork to impress other people. It's more about just expressing what I'm feeling at the moment. And for years and years, I've been making these little sketchbooks full of drawings. And those have always been my most sort of private, intimate thoughts. And now I think those are beginning to emerge actually on a larger piece of paper. What I want to do is make a drawing that's interesting enough for someone to look at and sort of change their perception of the world. I want people to be more curious. We are so bombarded with so many images and things that are going on, and it's so fast-paced. But if you slow down and really become intensely curious about something, there's a kind of wonder about that that's very kind of interesting and poetic to me. I think every artist has a sense when they're drawing about what's right and what's not right. This process that I go through, there are a lot of changes that happen along the way. So it's not very deliberate from the beginning. It has characters, like in a play, that appear, and then some event happens, one will drown or something will fall from the sky. Then I stand back a lot and have to see what's happening from far away. And I use a lot of erasers to get rid of things and add new things. My daughter owned a wolf dog. It was about 80% gray wolf, and she owned it for 10 years. And it spent a lot of time with me. And having this wolf in the house for that many years, I got to sort of watch him kind of observe the world, and he could very much assess in a minute about what was going on. And that fascinated me. I could watch him all day long and he was very friendly and whatever, but he was still not tame in some ways. Being with that wolf dog for so long, it was very haunting, kind of trying to understand how he saw the world. Some of my work is about that encounter that happens and this sort of meeting of an animal and a human mind. Because I think human beings too they've been tamed. We're polite and we're conventional. Maybe that has to do with the 60s too, is that being untamed like we were in the 60s, it should unleash some kind of more wild personality or feeling that goes on rather than always being conventional or repressed actually in some way. So this kind of wolf dog really got me to see the world through an animal's eyes. And I think in my drawings what I'm trying to do is get the viewer to see that environment through the animal's eyes rather than through their own human eyes.